Message of warning. Already been feeling that. Something to come out. Reunion and reversal. Upside down. What's going on there? Feeling an energy like trying to agitate you, trying just trying to get you off balance. I saw one bright little light in the void, and then it vanished. Mirror effect. Secrets. Respect upside down. Submission upside down. And you upside down. Okay. Message of peace upside down. Guide. Guide. Feeling I already know. Yeah, help. Upside down though. I have a feeling that I already know what the hell this is. It's the same shit. You already know what it is. Anger. Because it's going around. This, you know, I'm not. You didn't get here for no reason. I can't be the first one you've come across. And I'm not, I'm not the only one picking up on this, so it should be no surprise to you. It's just... You just wish some would learn, you know? Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, what do you want me to share? What do you got for me? For my family? For those who may need our help, our guidance, our protection, our love, whatever it may be, you know. What do we got? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to speak on? Karmic message, children. Okay, so the children, thankfully, are protected from this karma. Yeah, so we just got confirmation there. Alright, but whoever this person is, or energy, rather. Alright, we know they're in deep shit, right? They're begging for help. They're not gonna get it. They're not getting it. They're not gonna get it. Yeah. You know, they've been lying, hiding shit. They're angry, they're scared, they're confused. You're being guided through all of this. You know, you're preparing for the next big one. Yeah, no forgiveness. I mean, yeah, this person's had way too many chances they've had way too many chances, way too many warnings from spirit, from source, and, you know, they won't stop, you know. There's no, hearing retribution. You know, and they're finally seeing themselves. They're finally seeing it now, and man, it's ripping them to shreds. So I'm gonna leave guide here. Have this big cat stay with us. So, the trick isn't to prevent yourself from being angry, right? Anger isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. We have to it's a power essentially, or a tool rather. Can be, you know, like anything. It can be used for positive things, it can be used for negative things. But you don't need to get rid of it because you won't. You can't. You're not meant to. You're meant to have that. The trick is to channel it, right? And use it for what it's for. Use it to your advantage. Use it as a tool, you know, because essentially you're a tool for God, right? So you've got all these gifts, all these tools in your toolbox, and anger is one of them. But you know, you have to. It's like, you know, it's like carrying a weapon, whether, you know, it's a firearm or, you know, maybe you might resonate more with your ancestors back when they carried a sword or a bow or both, you know, and you gotta know when to use it, you know, when not to, when to control yourself, keep your composure, you know, or, geez, in a fight, or like, even like boxing, the minute your opponent gets into your head and they get you acting on emotion, they got you, they won, right? You know, psychological warfare, okay? Because if they can get you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, then they can get you physically, right? Yeah, so that anger is that eternal flame that burns within you, the flame that is you, essentially. That is what that feeling is. And when you don't know what to do with it, you know, it's like an electrical current that doesn't have a place to go. It's got to go somewhere, you know? If you know what I mean? I don't know if you've ever had bad spark plug wires, but I have. And if you try to start your car, well, you can't look and see it and start your car at the same time. I had to have somebody turn the ignition, and I looked under the hood in the dark at night, and you could actually see the current arcing, jumping from one wire to the next one because it was dry rotted. So there were cracks. So the current was escaping and it was jumping over. So, when we don't have control over our anger, it's got to go somewhere. So, and when it just gets thrown out loosely, essentially you're helping the very ones trying to break you down. So we have to come back to ourselves. Breathe. And just ground yourself. Talk to God. Talk to your angels. If you said something you shouldn't have said to somebody you really care about, maybe apologize. I love you. You got this. We're not done. But they want to make you angry. Don't let them. Use that anger. Well, let them, let them, but don't give it back to them. Use that shit. Use it for your growth, your journey, Don't let it hurt you or hurt the ones you love. Use it to help you. Think of your anger as a sword. Do you use it all the time? Do you just use it on whoever because you want to? No. No. Not unless you're a psychopath. So, let's not be, okay? You worked very hard to not be a psychopath, so let's just keep that going, alright? Oh, what do we got here? Okay, so I'm getting be patient. Be patient. That card did come up upside down, so I'm gonna say be patient, and that's time. So I love how they just hop out of the deck. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. Give it to God. Give it to Mother, Father. And yeah. That's the hardest part, is looking at ourselves. Being honest with ourselves. The more you do it, you find it easier to just, You just always, that's all you want is truth. So, you have to be honest with yourself, especially if you want others to be honest with you, be honest with yourself. It's just like anything, you get what you put in, so all the work starts here within us and then expands to the outer, Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So, it is getting better. It's not going to stay this way. It's not going to stay. You're not going to have to keep doing what you're doing with what you have. You're going to have more. You're going to have more tools in your toolbox. It's going to get a little easier as it gets harder because you're leveling up. If you think of it in like a video game standpoint, yes, the levels get harder, but you level up. You get stronger protection, stronger weapons, you're just, everything goes up, so. Because if it didn't, it'd just be boring, wouldn't it? Change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So, we have to be patient. We have to be honest with ourselves. We do have a lot of good coming. We have a lot. We already have everything we need, so, you just gotta focus on the path before you. Whoa, jeez Louise. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take your power back. One more. Maybe. That sounded like, I guess that was one. Embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. I'm definitely going to stop right there. And then I am going to get the book for that. I'm not going to go through all these. Because the battery is dying and I don't know how much time we have. There are different ways in which confusion, for some reason I wanted to read that as confusion. I have no idea why. There are different ways in which confusion about what it is you've come to Earth to do can manifest. Some souls are puzzled about the specific form their life purpose should take, and to them I can send signs, clues, and synchronicities. There are also people who know what they want. They want their guiding mission to be, but they have dismissed it as not being realistic or possible. When you reject what your heart is telling you to do with your life, it's only natural what you would then be baffled as to your purpose. You have your dreams for a reason. They are signs meant to lead you on the right path for your soul, for your souls and the world's evolution. I encourage you to look within and embrace your truth, then make it come alive with the help of all the angels at your disposal. However, if you experience detours or bumps in the road as you move forward with your plans, it's also important to explore those. It's possible that your dream was never meant to be realized, but instead to lead you somewhere even more amazing than you were anticipating. As always, I am with you the whole way, my sword of light pointing in the direction of your dreams. Love you.